I've never been very used to everyone applauding and saying, wow, she's amazing. Or I would have done another movie first. I just felt like I needed to take that breather and address my mental health. They wanted to know what Shantnu's net worth was, which was like, it felt very much like a publicly arranged marriage. Kitna kamata hai? And they've made me like 10 times richer than I am. I would love to be the mascot for late bloomers.
Hello everyone, this is Akash Bhattnagar from Miss Malini, and today I'm in the company of an actress who has shattered stereotypes along the way in all her career and has impressed me in each and every avatar of her she has shown us, be it in films, be it in other languages, be it on the OTT, and now she's enjoying the success of bestseller. So Shruti Haasan, welcome to Miss Malini firstly. And I have to start by asking, how has it been getting all the love and appreciation you have been receiving for bestseller?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for your kind words. I'm really genuinely overwhelmed, because to be very honest, I've never been very used to everyone applauding and saying, wow, she's amazing. Or I'm just not used to that.
Yeah.
And I'm very used to just saying, मैं अपना काम करूँगी. 10% लोग को भी अच्छा लगा तो काफी है. Like I've always had a kind of very pragmatic approach. So when I saw the outpouring of the kind of support I got for this role and that she did a really good job and we understand what she was trying to do, I was genuinely like so thankful and filled with gratitude, and I didn't expect it, but I had a really great time doing it. So I'm glad that it translated.
You made your kind of a full-fledged OTT debut with bestseller.
Yes.
And it was with Mithun Chakravarti. You made your film debut, Hindi film debut with Luck. That was with Mithun Chakravarti, sir. Is he your lucky mascot now?
Well, I wasn't very good in luck, so I don't know about that. I have been here. He did tell me something. He said, "Tumhe pata hai, Shruti." This is like 12 years ago when I first worked with him. He's like, "Tumhe pata hai, Shruti, jo bhi heroine mere saath ek picture mein debut karti hai na, wo bahut अच्छा काम करती है और उसका नाम बहुत अच्छा होता है और वो बहुत साल तक काम करती है." So I was like, yeah, yes, because I was young. But now I do believe what he said. And then when he met me, he's like, "Dekha, maine bola na." And I was like, yeah, 12 years later. And I mean, he was still the same enthusiastic. So much to learn, from people like him. So it was really lovely.
If we go like those 12 years back in 2009, Luck, when you started in Hindi film industry, how did, now that you look back on how your perception towards things were, how you kind of approach things, if you have to start over again at that moment, would you have changed something in your approach?
I would have done another movie first.
Yeah.
But I don't like to, sab kuch naseeb mein likha hota hai. So luck was in my naseeb and I'm very glad that I got that opportunity. But I didn't even think about it. Like I didn't even plan. I wish I had given more thought to planning my career and I don't think I was ready personality wise. And I think I would, what I learned the most is like not just about myself, but like everybody is like, whoever's pretending like they know and they're sure are the ones who are like absolutely not sure. So I think I was doing that a lot instead of just telling people like, "Mujhe nahi aata hai, I'm not sure. Aap zara, acha kuch advice dijiye." And because I didn't do that, then I was getting mixed bag of opinions, which is like really bad as well. Like listening to everything everyone says. So it was just, there's so much I would have done differently, but there's no regrets at the same time, weirdly.
True. And like, even if people did not see that Luck that much at that time, like last year after Squid Game, a lot of people kind of got a notice of it.
I know. I was like, oh man, I thought we forgot about this. Because now I was like, they're going to revisit my below substandard performance.
The last 2-3 years have been quite revolutionary. I don't think revolution is the right word, but kind of like very
evolutionary.
Evolutionary, yeah. Thank you for
yes. I think you mean evolutionary.
Yeah. So that I completely agree with. Do you think that the little hiatus you took in between that kind of paved way for it?
Yeah, I definitely think so. and I'm still learning, but I needed to really reset, hit that reset button. There's a lot of things we all go through, and this is not like some row through story, but we all go through stuff that we can't really share and articulate or take to work because it would be unprofessional. And I just felt like I needed to take that breather and address my mental health, my levels of stress and anxiety, and to unapologetically reset and give time to caring and, re-establishing my bond with myself so that my volume goes up and everything else can mute just for a while. And I think it's the best decision I've ever made. And in the beginning, people were just like, you're crazy. ये ट्रेन के जैसे तुम एक बार उतरो तो आप वापस पता नहीं आप चढ़ पाओगे कि नहीं. And I was like, okay, you be on the train, you be on the plane, I'm just going to sit right here.
That's important to know where you want to be, because other people will keep on saying. So like, you have now been in the industry for a long time now. Does it ever get the pressure of being Kamal Hassan's daughter get to you, or did it used to get to you? Now you have got much more used to it.
I'm so over this question now, because I'll tell you, when I first started, I was like, no, it doesn't affect me, but it does. It does affect, because people के expectations हैं, और वो पहले 2-3 साल में हम match up कर ही नहीं सकते, नामुमकिन है, like you cannot do it, right? So that time I was like, नहीं, मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, like extra. And then of course फर्क पड़ता है, but as time goes on, people forget it, right? When you're on a movie set, they don't think कि ये इनकी बेटी है या इनका बेटा है या इनके चाचा है या nobody thinks of that. हम सब काम कर रहे हैं, we get to work. Our work speaks for us, and people like us or they don't like us, and it's completely on us at that point. So I'm like thankful for the surname, but I know that the fun of it wore off really quickly, actually.
And like, you have always been open about your personal life as well. I won't pry on it, but I was reading an interview of yours where you had mentioned that you saw something there were very humorous inquiries about Shantanu on the online that you Googled. So what was the most funniest thing you read about him?
Someone, so basically we were like on Google together, and I was like, babe, look what's written. And just a fun thing. But they started getting more and more into it, and with like all wrong information about Shantanu, like made him like much older than me, which he isn't. And then they wanted to know what Shantanu's net worth was, which was like, it felt very much like a publicly arranged marriage. Ki, ye kitna kamata hai? Like a public arranged marriage ki questions, And then there were questions about, is Shantanu a rapper? A lot of people think he's a rapper, I think, because of the way he looks. There were just so many random questions. Questions.
But I feel like that's the kind of the fun side of being a celebrity. You can find out so many funny things people doing about you and talking about you.
Oh my God, there are these pages on YouTube, and I have to tell people, which is like so-and-so ke net worth, And they've made me like 10 times richer than I am.
ये तो अच्छी बात है.
Yeah, they're like, इनके 3 गाड़ियां. I was like, actually no, वो गाड़ी बेच के ये खरीदी थी, but okay, thanks. Making me look like a baller.
Yeah, but that's good to know. Yeah, अच्छी बात है यार, आपको आगे ही बढ़ा रहे हैं वो तो.
हाँ, वही. I was like, thank you.
Yeah, and I have to say, like, this I wanted to say in the starting also, like, in all your filmography, for me, my favorite project always of yours will be Ramaiya Vastavaiya. I watch it. I can't tell you how many times.
I don't even, Akash, honestly, like, when I was doing the film, I was like, will I even work in this? Like, it just wasn't making sense to me. Also, at the same time, I was shooting DD, where I'm playing a prostitute. So my brain was also like, and I was like, log manenge kya ki, matlab, I'd also heard so many things about what people think of me. And so I was like, okay, dekhte hain, chalo, try karte hain. Kuch naya. I was just in that. When it came out, and like, I think more than right when it came out, baad mein jo TV telecast ka rerun hua. Till date, I think people just love it. It's unbelievable. For me, if I see Titanic,
Yeah.
on TV. I have to watch it. And Jurassic World, any Jurassic dinosaur related has to be watched. So I get you.
Yeah. Yeah. Both and now you are working with Prabhas in Salar. So how has that
Yes.
experience been going? How has it been shooting with Prabhas, and how are things turning out on the film?
I just realized I have COVID brain fog because in a previous interview, somebody asked me, what else you shooting for? And I completely forgot about Salar. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I properly have brain fog. I'm like, मैंने एक और picture तो की है last year. I was like,
Yeah.
we've been shooting Salar since last year. I think because of COVID and because of so many things, it's been like much slower than any of us would like. But it's been such
Yeah.
an amazing experience. It's really been
Yeah.
amazing. I love the team. I love being a part of this team, And it's not just to say because it's Prabhas and because it's Prashant Neel after KGF. It's not that. It's a genuinely good energy, and like I'm having such a nice time, like being a part of it. So it's really wonderful.
Yeah. And like apart from that, has the success of bestseller converted into good offers, more offers for you yet?
I don't think it happens overnight,
Mhm.
Uh, I think that, it's an ongoing kind of a thing. And
Yeah.
so I don't think I would advise anybody, like whether it's any job, like a good job done, like you don't, like if you do something badly, the criticism is really quick and the downfall is quick. But when you do things well and you work hard, then you have to be patient because the turnaround sometimes takes longer. And then suddenly something will connect to something. And like, for example, even with bestseller, Siddharth Malhotra, the creator, quoted a really old Telugu film of mine called Oh My Friend, which I had completely forgotten about. आप समझ रहे हो? So you
Yeah.
never know. So he was like, ये Me Too part के लिए I really remember that. I really loved you and Oh My Friend. And I was like, oh my God, thank God you reminded me. I forgot there was a film like that. So you never know where what goes
Yeah.
and lands. And I think it will translate. But touch wood, currently the projects I'm doing are really exciting as well. And I'm like super
Yeah.
stoked.
Lastly, I wanted to ask you, like, all the journey that you have had, all the success, failures, and everything that has come your way, the recent success of bestseller as well. When you look back at that, what's the state of mind Shruti Haasan is in when she thinks about everything that has gone through in her career?
There's a part of me that's extremely grateful to even have like a career that is this long and people still want to see me. Like I'm really grateful. And then there's another part of me that is really unsatisfied and like wants to keep doing more. And also I want to keep challenging stereotypes, not just for myself, but collectively, like who says things have to happen a certain way at a certain time? Because I'm a late bloomer and I would love to be the mascot for late bloomers because I really am. And I like that I can have my own timeline and I'm unsatisfied and I don't fall into that. I won't allow myself to fall into the box of what is, oh, abhi ho gaya, abhi shaadi kar lo, ya abhi wo kar lo, ya aise roles nahi karte, so I'm quite excited about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. It has been amazing talking to
Thank you,
you.
my pleasure.
Wishing you
Same
loads
here.
and loads of love and luck for everything you do. And thank you for giving us such amazing entertainment throughout these years and being the person that you are, because that is truly inspirational. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. That's really touching. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Yeah.